What's up, boys? Usman vs. Buckley took place last Saturday. Couldn't get y'all the recap video yesterday, but we're back here today on Monday. Shit card. Main card was honestly, except for the main event and the main card opener, this card was ass. Honestly, the main card fights, basically, to be specific, Alonzo Menifield, Edman Shahbazyan, and Namajunes, Miranda, Maverick. These fights ultimately made me hate this card when I was watching it. Again, I did get my picks right. I went 10-2-1. I did great on picks, but again, I did get them right. But again, they were boring fights. Most of the main card. A lot of decisions. Too many decisions. Not enough finishes. And in the main event, obviously, I didn't get my pick right. Joaquin Buckley, the Buck, could not get it done. And Usman, still got it, man. Still got it. That's all I got to say for Usman. I'm going to go into detail, more recap here in a second. But overall, ass card. I didn't really like it that much. Kind of boring. I wish it was a little more exciting, a lot less decisions. Anyways, starting off, the result of the main event, Kamaru Usman wins by decision. So, coming into this fight, I thought Buckley was physical enough, strong enough, explosive enough to defend against Kamaru's attempted takedowns, man. Was I wrong? Dude, Joaquin Buckley. What the fuck, man? Like, you're on this crazy win streak, and then all of a sudden, you just kill it all. Nah, he didn't kill it all. But Joaquin Buckley, he was on this big winning streak. I thought in his past fights, because he has shown some of the grappling before against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, made me think that he had some defense. But, man. Oh, my God. That was hard to watch. I mean, for someone who picked Buckley and thought Buckley was going to win, it was hard to watch. Watching my pick just ultimately refuse to get up from the ground when he's losing, down 3 to 4 rounds. And it's like, it was honestly underwhelming. Pretty sad, in my opinion. And Kamaru Usman, still got it. I mean, impressive for Kamaru Usman, 38 years old, knees like fucking chopsticks. But man, he was able to shoot some nice double legs. And going into more deep analysis of this fight, first round, Joaquin Buckley comes out, tries to do what he does. Big combinations, long combinations, big power shots at the end of those combinations. Again, he was doing good. Usman did what he does well. Does his usual jab and then the body kick. And then a couple right hands here and there. But towards, actually, like 30 seconds into the first round, Joaquin Buckley, he's backing up. He's getting pressured. He's on the back foot. Every time that Kamaru took Joaquin Buckley down, his body was square against the fence. So usually Joaquin Buckley stands more bladed. Orthodox southpaw, but more bladed, more to like where his shoulders are in a straight line with each other. Oh shit. Straight line with each other. But every time he was on the back foot, walking away from Usman, backing away from Usman, his hips were square to the cage. And every time that happened, Kamaru Usman saw that, took that opportunity. And as soon as Kamaru Usman got Joaquin Buckley down in the first round, dude, Joaquin Buckley, man, he just refused to get up. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, this guy is supposed to be like, it's all about that dog work. It's all about that body to body. It's all about that dog work. This guy was not about that dog work in the first round whatsoever, dude. And this performance from Joaquin Buckley in the first, second, and third one, every time it got taken down, dude, this man was not getting up. Not getting up. I did not ever see this in my thoughts when predicting this fight. And yeah, dude, it's underwhelming. This kind of reminds me of the Angelusa fight that I'm going to talk about later on this card where, it's just disappointing. I mean, refused to try to get up, refused to try to stay alive, man. And it was a tough watch for me because, again, I did pick Joaquin Buckley to win. I do like Joaquin Buckley more than Kamaru Usman. And yeah, dude, Joaquin Buckley. Buddy, You're going back to CVS because fuck, man. That shit made me mad. Back to night shifts at CVS for you, my guy. I'll see you later. But all jokes aside, Kamaru Usman gets the dub. Unanimous decision, 49-46. I had it the same. Buckley won the last round. But again, every time that Kamaru Usman took Buckley down, Buckley just refused to get up. Couldn't get up. And he didn't figure it out till the 5th round when Kamaru Usman was definitely a lot more tired. Definitely was undermatched, dude. Definitely was mismatched on the feet. Joaquin Buckley, if he had more time and he figured his shit out and had his shit together at the start of the fight, his fight would have ended in the 3rd round by finish. Because Kamaru Usman was getting caught every time that Buckley threw a big combination. Kamaru Usman, blockhead, couldn't really move. I mean, Usman, every time that Buckley came in with a flurry, Usman looked like he could not move. Looks like he was stuck. It looks like he was stiff. But man, every time I shot a double leg, that motherfucker looked like the most athletic black guy I've ever seen. But every time on the feet, Buckley would go in for a combination. He would always land. He would always win the exchanges. Be very rare for the Kamaru Usman win an exchange. It'd be like usually on a right hand every time Joaquin Buckley exits the pocket. And yeah, man, it was a shit performance from Joaquin Buckley, dude. I mean, but I don't see his stock dropping all that much because, again, I do think Joaquin Buckley's going to get better. And I think that he's going to look at this fight. I mean, another thing I need to mention, Joaquin Buckley, small team. You know, he's not a gym traveler. He's not going down to the gyms trying to get new competition, try to perfect his skills. He's not over there. He's like, hey, let me go work with, let's say, where's he from? St. Louis? Shit. No. Let's think of something like, hey, I want to go train with someone like, it's good in the wrestling. Let me go train with like Roma Delizzi or something, just to get a different look of like a dominant grappler. Or let me go train with Mateus Gamma. Let me go train with the big guy, middleweight. Let me go train with Alex Hernandez. Let me go train with this guy, relentless takedown pressure. You know, it's like, if you know that Kamaru Usman's going to come out there and his only chance against you is in the grappling, you got to expect that. You can't just come into this fight fucking shucking around random hoodlums from the streets of St. Louis in your gym, fucking tossing them up off you, doing those fucking weird wrestling switches or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they do, but yeah, bro, you can't just be wrestling bums off the street. You can't just be wrestling gym heroes. You can't just be wrestling some random gym guys. You can't just be wrestling them expecting you're going to go in there against Kamaru Usman and be successful. You got to travel around. You got to train with all sorts of different fighters from all over the world to really hone your skills and really to perfect your skills or do better in certain areas that you need to improve in. Like send 2 to 3 Dagestan, 3 years Dagestan forget. This is the type of shit that Joaquin Buckley needs. If he has that in his fucking pocket, in his tool belt, he will be unstoppable. Because Joaquin Buckley looked unbeatable there on the feet. He just, when it came to the grappling, and then when it came to getting up, he just seemed like he had no will, no idea how to get up. It's honestly fucking sad, and it's embarrassing. And I think Joaquin Buckley should go back to CVS. He should go back to stocking shelves. Goddamn. Please, you're a fucking athlete. You do this for 11. You can't just walk into this fight against second greatest welterweight of all time and expect to for him not to try to beat you at your biggest gap in your game, which is usually the grappling. So, again, Kamaru Usman, unanimous decision, 49-46. Honestly, entertaining fight. Joaquin Buckley had some great moves on the feet. Kamaru Usman does what he does best. Folk style wrestling. You know, every time he got Buckley down, every time Buckley tried to get to his hip, Kamaru Usman, like he knows what he does, grabbing that wrist, folding it under, making sure he can't get up. Great from Kamaru Usman. Vintage Kamaru Usman performance. Unk still got it. Moving on. Rose Namajunes versus Miranda Maverick. Honestly, entertaining kind of entertaining. I mean, Mickey Mouse punches. Rose Namajunes did knock down Miranda Maverick in the 3rd round. Miranda Maverick said she tore her knee or something like that. Overall, decent fight. Honestly, I I don't care about women's divisions at all, especially women's to flyweight, where number 14 is fighting like a number 7. I mean, none of these people give me any excitement for the UFC. They give me no entertainment for the UFC. You know, unless you're Norma Dumont, Aileen Perez, Mackenzie Dern, Ariana Lipsky. She's not in the UFC anymore, sadly. You're not giving me no entertainment. So, goodbye. Moving on. Edman Shahbazyan versus Andre Petroski. Andre Petroski is a shit fighter. Andre Petroski looks like he shouldn't be out there. I said in my predictions, the guy who got knocked out by an imaginary hip, surprisingly, looks like he shouldn't be out there on the feet with Edman Shahbazyan. Edman Shahbazyan just picked him apart all 3 rounds, rocked him with some good shots. Petroski just trying to get his takedowns going, trying to get him down to the ground, trying to get Edman Shahbazyan in the place where he's not so good that we've seen in his past, which is the grappling. Brunson did it best. Andre Petroski was trying to get him down, trying to get him there, trying to smudge out this fight, try to slow Edman down. But again, Edman was supposed to get back up after those 2 takedowns that Petroski tried and those 4 that Edman just stuffed. And Edman just pieced him up on the feet, dude. Like I said in this fight, Mashupa had knocked out Andre Petroski with a 1-2 down the pipe. He was landing that 1-2 all night. And Edman would go to the body a lot with the body kicks. And then Petroski not wanting to be kicked over there anymore. Always did that arm shield with his forearm. In the 3rd round, looks like Edman broke Petroski's arm with a kick. And Edman and Andre went down, went back up, and then Edman kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. Overall, good performance from Edman Shahbazyan. Definitely is going to be back up and probably get a number 15 ranked fight after this, or damn near close to top 15 fight after this. Him and a good fight with Edman, and right now it would be probably like CLD, Chris Leroy Duncan. That's what I think would be a good fight for Edman. Andre Petroski didn't like he was supposed to be out there, dog. Honestly, I kind of knew, like, coming up to this fight, I'm like, this guy probably shouldn't be fighting Edman Shahbazyan. He should be fighting someone like a blob middleweight. I don't even know who to think about right now. Honestly, he should be fighting like Rob Zilla or the fuck I forgot that guy's name is. That'd be a better fight for him, but Edman Shahbazyan does what he does best. Pieces him up on the feet, makes his fool look silly, makes him look like he shouldn't be out there. Andre Petroski does have some aggressiveness. He does have some power, crack behind his shots, but it looks like he just can't mix it up. And yeah, man, Petroski, bum. That's mean, but fuck it. Cody Garbrandt versus Raioni Barcelos. Okay, I said in my prediction, Raioni Barcelos is going to initiate the grappling. That's how he's going to win. Cody Garbrandt, you know, he knocked Barcelos down in the 1st round and tried to style a little bit. I'm like, bro, you're unranked. You're not the champ anymore. This isn't Dominic Cruz, bro. This is a different time, different era. You can't just be styling and just be the champion. You can't just beat the champion by styling on him like that, which you're in pocket boxing. You know, Cody Garbrandt is best in the pocket, and that's it. And yeah, after that 1st round, Cody Garbrandt's fucking momentum fell off a fucking cliff because Raioni Barcelos, of course, fear the takedown opens up the striking. He would always back up Cody to the fence, and Cody would just be scared of the takedown that he was just getting fucking hit by everything Raioni was throwing. 1-2s on the pipe, uppercuts up the middle. Every time that he kind of faked the takedown a little bit, faked the level change, came up with the uppercut, landed on Cody Garbrandt a lot. 1-2s down the pipe, 2s down the pipe, 2-3s. Raioni was just landing on Cody Garbrandt way too much. Made Cody Garbrandt look like a fucking bum out there. And Cody Garbrandt, you know, he did get the knockdown in the 1st round. He did have some hype coming into this fight with the new tattoo and the haircut. But, oh, dude, Cody Garbrandt is just not good in today's MMA world, dude. You know, back then when things were a lot simpler for MMA, I get it. His style worked. But now, against these guys who know how to do everything, these guys who are dangerous in all areas, you cannot survive, my brother. Especially in this era's bantamweight. You got Raioni Barcelos unranked. Is whooping your ass. Bro. This guy's older than you, Brand. And he's whooping your shit, dog. And Cody, your time is up. brother, I don't think you're cut out for the UFC anymore, man. I mean, you can fight like Cameron Simon or something for your last fight, but Raioni Barcelos, he just made Cody Garbrandt look shit. You know, Cody Garbrandt, okay, great earlier in his career, champion, lost to TJ. Downhill from there. Chin, not so good anymore. And now he's here. Fighting unranked fights with Raioni Barcelos. Going more into this fight. Garbrandt looked great in the first round like he always does. Looks very fast. Lunging in, sprinting in with 2 to 3 punch combinations. He did land on Barcelos. Barcelos went down, got back up. Cody did his little thing. But again, that should not fucking work out. That did not. Cody Garbrandt, after that, just got honestly outsmarted the rest of the fight. Cody Garbrandt, okay, great power, great in the pocket boxing, but dumb. Dumb. D-U-M-B. Dumb. This guy, I mean, it's just that for the second and third round, he was getting backed up against the fence, and Raioni Barcelos did a great job mixing in the takedowns with the striking. Even though he didn't get most of the takedowns, he didn't get any takedowns at all. The way he was just mixing it up and making Cody Garbrandt think, open everything up on the feet for him. Raioni Barcelos, 1-2s down the pipe, 2-3s, uppercuts to the body, and Raioni was just outsmarted Cody Garbrandt and was in there, and he was winning from the second round all the way to the last minute of the fight. And I knew this was coming. I knew Cody Garbrandt is not that good. I knew Raioni Barcelos has a good win over Payne Talbot, and he's on a resurgence now. Older, but again, smart, great grappling, good striking. He can mixes it all up very well. Yeah, man. Story of this fight, Cody Garbrandt did not improve, or his style does not work anymore. Raioni Barcelos gets better every time he fights from the Payne Talbot, and he looks even better in this fight. Raioni's just getting better. Cody keeps doing the same shit he's been doing for the last fucking 8 years or whatever. And it's just not working out for him, man. Cody Garbrandt, you're cooked. Next fight down the card. Mansur Malik versus Cody Bummage. So I thought Cody Bummage was going to look like a bum like he usually does in every single one of his fights. But again, coming into this fight, minus 800 favorite for Mansur Malik. And he did not look like it at all. He did not look like it at all. Mansur Malik looked like, oh my god. I mean, if you're a minus 800 favorite, dude, at least try to go reckless mode or something. Make look like you're dangerous. Mansur Malik and Cody Bummage had a snooze fest for the first 2 rounds, man. Cody Brundage, he did look good in the first and second round, trying to implement the leg kicks, trying to implement, what is this even? Yeah. Cody Brundage did look good. He was making Mansur Malik like Cody Brundage looked good, and he was a problem in the middleweight division. And again, after seeing this fight, Mansur Malik, I don't think he goes that far in the middleweight division at all. He gets fraud checked later on. And I'm going to say that about the next fighter I talk about after this as well. Cody Bummage, I mean, Mansur Malik made this look like it was a tit-for-tat battle with Cody Bummage. I'm like, dude, you're going to let this guy tit-for-tat with you? You're going to let this guy look like that he's good against you? And you're a minus 800 favorite? Again, this is what I was saying about the main card. Shit fights. I mean, yeah, the first 30 seconds of the third round, they were scrapping. They're going crazy. And then Mansur Malik goes for a knee. Since he's kind of, I think, taller than Cody Brundage, he kind of went up for the knee. And as he was coming down, he headbutted Cody Bummage. Basically knocked him out, knocked him down. And then Mansur went for the finish. He got it. But since it was a legal headbutt, they went to decision for the first 2 rounds, I think. And, yeah. So, weird fight. Weird moments going on here, man. Weird things. And Mansur Malik gets the dub, and I don't think he's gonna go far in his career. Honestly, he looked like shit. If you're going this tit for tat with Cody Brundage, you got a problem, buddy. That's all I gotta say. Alonzo Menifield versus Omaur Sy. I did pick Alonzo Menifield to win, and I was happy that he won. But again, this was a shit fight as well. Let me talk about this. Omaur Sy is a bum. Omaur Sy got exposed in a shit fight. That is sad to say for Omaur Sy. But Omaur Sy, I said, French. I thought that Alonzo Menifield was going to hit him with some shots to where Omaur Sy just wilts. And he's not going to want to actually engage in a fight. And that's exactly what happened. Omaur Sy did not want to engage in a fight after getting hit by Alonzo Menifield. And it's sad. And it's sad because Omaur Sy came in as a minus, 700 favorite? Yes. A minus 700 favorite. And this man looked like ass. Hot ass cake cheeks. This man did not look good at all. Alonzo Menifield, these guys just had a mid-off in the cage. Who's more mid than this guy? Alonzo Menifield. More mid than everybody in this division. Is defending that number 15 ranked spot with his life. And he gets a decision. First round, obviously, Omaur Sy. Second round, for third round, Alonzo Menifield. Oh, no. I think Alonzo won 1 and 3 in my book. Yes, he did win round 1 because he did land the bigger shots. Round 3, he landed the bigger shots as well. Alonzo Menifield just landing those overhands over the top, catching Omaur Sy. Omaur Sy, anytime that Alonzo Menifield flinched like he was going to throw a strike, Omaur Sy would jump back like 5 feet. The man wanted to avoid a fight. He wanted to avoid the fight so much, it made it boring. Alonzo Menifield was the guy putting on pressure. And I said, Alonzo Menifield has a win over Dustin Jacoby. He has a win, I think, over Jimmy Crute as well. Yeah. And it's like, this guy is not a bum that these odds are making him seem. I mean, he is a bum, but like, shit, like, plus 500. Fuck, dude, you're thinking this guy's going to get killed out there. But I said, the odds are majorly disrespectful. And Omaur Sy, he choked out Tuka Tokos. The fucking Marauder Tuka Tokos, man. Chin made of steel. Man, Tuka Tokos. I mean, honestly, he's kind of like Alex Morono, where he's just meant to get beaten. And he's meant to be a victim. And Omaur Sy choked him out. You know, people thought Omaur Sy was going to come in, initiate the grappling, get Alonzo down, and which he did. Like in the first round, Alonzo able to get back up. It resume on the feet with his big overhand leaps and his big overhand bombs. And it made Omaur Sy not want to engage in a fight anymore. And I said, French, not experienced enough. Has not been in there with the best. As soon as he goes against a guy that has been in there with some of the best unranked guys in the division, he wilts. He doesn't want to fight. He makes it boring. Wants to try to smudge a decision. But he can't. And I got this fight right. I got it right. So, fuck Omaur Sy. You are not going anywhere in your career. Goodbye. Prelims. All right. So there's some controversy here. No contest. Illegal upkick. Rodolfo Belato, you are a fighter. If you're flopping, and then you're a fighter, and it makes me think that you thought that you couldn't win the fight. So Rodolfo Belato came in as a big favorite in this, and again, it looks like he was being patient in there and whatnot, and it looks like it was pretty competitive in the first round. And I don't know why Rodolfo Belato decides to flop when he gets illegally upkicked. Like, dude, I mean, okay, I get how bad it was, how cringe it was, him faking it, but dude, if you're flopping like that after a legal upkick and you're just choosing the easy way out, you're ass. You thought you were gonna lose to Paul Craig. But you thought you were gonna lose to Paul Craig. In my case, which is worse than actually losing the fight. You thought in your mind that you were going to lose to Paul Craig, so you decided to flop after getting illegally upkicked. You are a fighter. You are a fighter, dude. Where is this mentality coming from, bro? This is embarrassing. Rodolfo Belato, bitch. Like, in his mind, he thought he was going to lose to Paul Craig. So when he had the easy way out, he took it. Honestly, if no one sees it that way, I don't know what you're thinking, bro. Cut this motherfucker from the sport. Never sign this guy again in any promotion. Blacklist him. Coward. Thought he was going to lose to Paul Craig, so he chose the easy way out. Coward. And Paul Craig probably would have won. Anyways. I mean, Rodolfo Belato, he did look like shit. He was getting outstruck by Paul Craig on the feet. And I did pick Rodolfo Belato to win because I actually thought that he was a fighter. So the fact that you not only result my pick in not being a winner or loss, but you chose the easy way out any chance you could. Like, honestly, dude, fuck you. And you need to get cut. Please. And when he went out, okay, he got illegal upkick, went to his knee. Soon as the referee looked at him, he went to his back and acted like he was out cold. Then, a few seconds later, when he felt the referee walking to him, he woke back up and he put his back against the fence while he's on the ground. It was obvious he was acting. There's no way a normal human being acts like this at all. And Oscar performance for Rodolfo Belato, and he referees on top of him. And he's acting, and then he grabs the referee's leg, like if he's like in a fight still, and then the referee pushes him off, hey, the fight's over, and then he goes back again for the leg. I'm like, bro, obviously you're not fighting the referee. Why are you going for the leg again? So obviously Rodolfo Belato is acting, flop, pussy. I hate him. Cut him from the sport, please, and never have him fight again in any sport or make any more money in a fighting sport in his life. Please. Cut him from the UFC. Cut him entirely. Moving on. Michael Chiesa versus Court Mcgee. Cut both of these motherfuckers. Please. Both of them. Not only did Michael Chiesa ruin my takedown parlay for him, they're both so shitty, man. This is a GFL main event. Why the fuck are these guys fighting in the UFC still? I have no idea. Cut both of them from the sport, please. Michael Chiesa looks like he can hurt somebody, but he actually can't. He looks like he's scary, but he's actually not. Court Mcgee looks like a bum because he is a bum. And this fight was just overall cheeks. I have no idea why these guys are still in the UFC. They're too old to really be... They're too old for the UFC to expect them to put on some sort of show in this prelim headliner. So I don't know why they got this spot on the prelims, dude. Honestly, put them lower on the prelims. Be the early prelim opener. You know, right? Replace the women's fight with this because this fight was not entertaining. I mean, Michael Chiesa has a few good combinations here and there, but he looks like ass on the feet. He looks so stiff. Looks unnatural for him to be actually throwing his hands at somebody. Court Mcgee, absolute bum. Cut him from the sport. Please. Cut both of these guys, please. Send him into retirement. Put him in the GFL. I'm done with these two fucking idiots. Malcolm Whelmaker versus Kris Moutinho. Let's go. Put Kris Moutinho in a fucking body bag, homie. So, Kris Moutinho. Obviously, coming into this fight, people thought he was going to get absolutely killed, and he did. And Malcolm Whelmaker, he actually did a good job setting up the KO. I mean, I think Malcolm Whelmaker's first strike of the fight was a rear-legged body kick. And for the remainder of the first round, until he knocked him out, he kept throwing this body kick. And he would throw the body kick, and he would throw the check left hook or check right hook. I think it's a check right hook. And it would whiff and almost hit Kris Moutinho. Almost hit him, but it was way too close. Way too close for me to think that Kris Moutinho was going to survive the rest of this fight. Malik, I knew he was going to be able to make the adjustment to land on Kris Moutinho. And Kris Moutinho, you know, it looks like he doesn't know how to throw a punch. Looks like he doesn't have any business being out there with a guy like Malcolm Whelmaker. I don't know why. Who in the UFC, whoever made this fight, please, you need to be arrested, charged with manslaughter, because this was embarrassing for Kris Moutinho. I mean, so back to what I was saying. Malcolm Whelmaker kept drilling this rear leg body kick, and I saw a video of him drilling it in the back before he went out to go fight. He would drill the body kick, and what he would do is that he would pull his rear leg up, and right for the point where his knee, where it looked like he was gonna kick. You know how people they fake the question mark kick, where they only go to the point where their knee is up like this. It made it look like a kick, basically what I'm trying to say. He made it look like a kick, but he just plotted down on it with his kick leg that he was gonna kick with, and just threw the right hook. Kris Moutinho walked right into it. Gets put out cold. I mean, this guy slumped. You know, who's that fucking bum that Jake Paul knocked out, the basketball player? He looked like him. Kris Moutinho looked exactly like that guy. I mean, you could have photoshopped a Minecraft bed under Kris Moutinho's body, because it looked like bro was sleeping really good. And Kris Moutinho, sad because in the I don't know what they talk about, but they do like a meeting with the fighters, the commentators do, and they're talking about, you know, he's going through all this stuff, and then he has a perfect girlfriend and shit like that. I mean, this guy's basically a fucking high schooler. The way he was talking about his girl and the way he was talking about his life, he's like, fighting with the demons and my depression. Honestly, bro, it isn't 2000, whatever the 6, whatever, whenever you graduate out of school, bro. It is not that time anymore. Please shut the fuck up, please, and go out there and fight. Be a fucking man. Shut up. Get knocked out. Get put in a body bag. Get cut from the UFC. Goodbye. Moving on. I was excited for this one. Cody Durdan, he is scrappy, but Jose Ochoa, seeing his last fight against Leonardo Cavanaugh, I know he was way too good for Cody Durdan, because Cody Durdan, he's so open on the feet getting hit. Jose Ochoa, more power, more dynamic striking than a guy like Joshua Van. I mean, okay, I'm not going to disrespect my GOAT like that, but I'm saying Jose Ochoa, he does have more steam on his shots than Joshua Van. Joshua Van is more dynamic, but Jose Ochoa throws body kicks, head kicks, and performance of the night for Jose Ochoa. I think so as well, because he looked really good, kept drilling body kicks. Cody Durdan throwing head kicks. I think he threw like 2 head kicks in a row one time, just like bah, bah, one for the speed, one for the power. And Jose Ochoa, he was out there basically styling Cody Durdan. Cody Durdan, it looked like he had no business being out there. They had a scrappy first round, and then immediately in the second round, Cody Durdan, he's like he's against the cage like John Jones, like he's smiling and shit like he's a dog or something. And Jose Ochoa hits him with a fucking immediate uppercut that wobbles him like. And then Jose Ochoa goes in for the kill, knocks Cody Durdan down, goes for the finish. Cody Durdan's out cold on his side like this. Out cold. And there's a funny stat. It was like, Cody Durdan's never lost in his home state. Gets knocked out immediately in the second round. Great performance of Jose Ochoa. Cody Durdan, you have no business being in the UFC anymore, my brother. I mean, not in the UFC. No, that's too far. But you had no business being in Jose Ochoa. UFC knew what they were doing when they made this fight. They're like, hey, this guy had a close fight with Leonardo Cavanaugh. His dynamic striking looks like a flyweight Yair. Let's put him in there against a bum. Not a bum. I need to stop being mean to Cody Durdan. Cody Durdan, he is scrappy, and I gotta give him some respect. But Cody Durdan got beaten up. Jose Ochoa styled on him. Looked very good. Knocked him out. Great performance, Jose Ochoa. Great prospect. I'm excited to watch him flyweight now. Jose Ochoa, every time he's fighting, I will tune in. Moving on. Ricky Simone and Cameron Smotherman. So short notice for play. Oh my god, look at his nose. Holy shit. Ricky Simone smudges Cameron Smotherman to a decision. 30-27, Ricky Simone. Cameron Smotherman cannot defend takedowns. He cannot get up off the fence. He cannot mix the martial arts. And Ricky Simone, I knew he was coming to this fight. I knew he was probably most likely win by decision. I knew he was going to use that wrestling. He has great cardio. He has that kind of Marab type of fighting style. He did this fight. Able to get Smotherman down, able to hold him there, able to land some ground and pound strikes, able to get that control time. And Ricky Simone, he looked pretty good in this fight when it came to his style of fighting. Yeah, was boring. I mean, not was boring. Was kind of entertaining. I mean, seeing Ricky Simone be able to smudge Cameron Smotherman and hold him down, able to get significant strikes off. We're just wishing he went for more submissions, more sub attempts, or more strikes, or more ground and pound at least. And that was the kind of underwhelming part of this fight. Ricky Simone. Okay, I have a clip of this. Ricky Simone in this post-fight press conference, he was saying that he had Cameron Smotherman in a position on the ground. And they were talking shit, right? But Ricky Simone says something really racially motivated. He says, "You're under arrest." Based Ricky Simone. Let's go, dude. This is what we need in the UFC. We need some based fighters. Being racist. I mean, no, he's not being racist. But he told Cameron Smotherman he's under arrest, who is a black individual. He's told him he's being under arrest while on his back, while Ricky Simone's on top. A white-looking guy with a white first name telling Cameron Smotherman, a very dark gentleman, that he is under arrest. And the Cameron Smotherman told him that he was racist. And Ricky Simone, based as fuck. I love Ricky Simone. Great performance from Ricky Simone in his style of fighting, at least. Not great performance, but good performance. Great arm. Great way to smother man. And yeah, kind of entertaining, but not really. Ricky Simone, I mean, good. Yeah, good performance from the way he was fighting. Moving on. Okay, this fucker right here. This guy right here. Oh my god, Phil Rowe looks like an anime character. I don't know who, but fuck. Angelusa wins the first 2 rounds, quits in the third, gets TKO'd. It's sad because Angelusa, he looked really good in the first 2 rounds, put on a good pace, landed a lot of strikes. But he gassed out, man. I mean, there was a moment in this fight when in the finishing sequence that Phil Rowe had him in a give me my motherfucking money type position where he had his face and he's beating him like this. That's embarrassing. If you're a fighter and you're getting beat up like that, that's embarrassing. Angelusa, honestly, dude, you win the first 2 rounds and you lose the third, you have no heart. You have no IQ. You have no future. You have nothing, dude. I had money on you, too. Angelusa, I had money on him. I saw the first 2 rounds, like, okay, he's won the third. Get a takedown. Ride it out, dude. You'll be fine. No. Angelusa refuses. Angelusa, no heart Lusa, refuses. I saw the guy scrap it out with JDM. JDM was fucking him up, but I knew him taking those JDM shots. I knew he was like, okay, he's not going to get fucking TKO'd by the guy who lost to Neil Magny. Right? The guy who lost to Neil Magny has Angelusa by the throat, by the face, like this, beating him up like this, like there's some sort of fucking movie or show or something about 2 black guys fighting over money. And Angelusa, bro, I hate you. I hate you so much for losing the way you did. I picked him and I bet on him. I am a fucking idiot. Never bet on this guy. Never choose this guy to win a fight again. Because he will win the first 2 rounds and he will quit in the third. That's just how it is. Angelusa, you lost me money, man. And all I got to say is that I hate you. I hate you. How do you lose the guy who lost to Neil Magny? How do you let this guy beat you, bro? I know Phil Rowe hits hard, but, bro, you was winning the first 2 rounds. You took shots of a JDM, dude. And you're getting beat up by this fucking lengthy anime character looking black motherfucker, dog. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. You had a minute left to survive, but you just refused. You just refused to shoot a takedown, bro. You are dumb. No fight IQ for this guy. I got a lot of these fucking picks right. I did not get this one right, but again, I'm still mad at losing one of these predictions because Angelusa was honestly winning and he was going to win this fight. But again, he's dumb, no IQ. Don't ever bet on fighters again because, again, there is no IQ test for any of these guys. You never know what kind of dumb shit they're going to do or whatever they're not going to do in a fight that where it's critical to them and they need to do, but they won't do it because for some reason they're fucking stupid. I don't get it, dude. Angelusa. Angelusa. Well, you'll kill yourself for me. All right. The last ninja. I was about to say something else. All right. Talking about. Oh my god. I don't want to fucking look at Angelusa's fucking big black burly dumbass face. First fight that I actually purchased the right. First fight on the card. Jamie Horth versus Vanessa Demopoulos. Vanessa Demopoulos, too short, too small, too shit. What else can I say? Not good. Jamie Lynn Horth, better, longer, a fighter, actually. Vanessa Demopoulos, scrapper, shouldn't be in the UFC. Shouldn't be really fighting, you know. She doesn't have a way of winning against longer opponents. Can't find the range. So, Vanessa Demopoulos honestly quit from the UFC. Jamie Lynn Horth did good. Styled on her. It's not an impressive win, dude. Vanessa Demopoulos is a lot shorter. No reach. I think you have like 65-inch reach or 66 or something like that. Small arms. No range. No skill. Just fucking blockhead, throw big shots. Jamie Lynn Horth is actually mixing up cheap kicks, 1-2s, extending the combinations with hooks, and it was just like, Vanessa Demopoulos, you're done. You're done. It's either you do something revolutionary to your game, or you're gonna get cut, and you should be cut because honestly, I don't see her getting better. I don't see her beating guys ever like Jamie Lynn Horth who are longer than her, who can actually implement their range and use their range as an advantage. Vanessa Demopoulos gets dominated, gets beat up, per usual. You know, same shit, different fight. Jamie Lynn Horth wins by decision. Obviously, who couldn't pick Jamie Lynn Horth? Anyways, that was the wrap up of the card. That was all. That was my total Usman versus Buckley recap. And those were all the fights that happened. And I went 10-2-1 on this card. I did very good on picks. Very good on picks. Rodolfo Belato cut him. Angelusa, I fucking hate you. Vanessa Demopoulos cut her from the UFC too. Michael Chiesa, Court Mcgee cut them both from the UFC. Omaur Sy, ha ha ha, you suck. You should not deserve a favorite odds ever in your career because again, you are soft. You're a French boy, and I think that if you get touched with any type of power or resistance, you will wilt. You will wilt. You have no heart. Anyways, that's the wrap up of this card. That is everything that happened in this card. That's my total recap. Yeah. We got Hill versus Roundtree coming up this weekend, Saturday, early in the morning. I will be live streaming. I will do a fight companion. So please make sure to be tuned and watch it along with me. I will give you guys in-depth analysis on the fights. I will give you some fucking shit to laugh at. I will be the commentary guy, man. You don't need to listen to fucking whoever is going to be, you know, Brandon Fitzgerald and fucking Paul Felder and Michael Bisping. You don't need to listen to those fucking guys, bro. You got to listen to me. Yeah, total wrap up of the card. Streaming this Saturday. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, my guy. Later.